was that?
Yeah.
Okay. I need to see what's going on. Why isn't it showing up? Come on.
All right. I'll turn this off.
Come on, Roman. Come on, Roman. Continue watching. No. Where is it? Following. GMRN. Let's go. Damn it. Just says the last one I see is after hours. This always happens to me. F5. My phone doesn't have an F5. I'm not watching on my computer. I guess I could.
All right. Hey, what do you have on the time remaining so we know kind of how synced we are? Okay. Yeah, you're about 3 minutes. Good. All right. So, do we need to be quiet or not? Okay. Yeah, Headbanger's Ball.
What? There we go. I am in. I got the show up on my phone. Playing. I think I'm live on TV. I just heard myself in the speakers. I think I'm live on TV. I just heard myself in the speakers. Jay, can you monitor the signal right now? Jay, it's yeah,
You're
they
coming
can.
through loud and clear, Steve.
That's so we. Anyway, coming up in about 6 minutes is a show that you will not forget. So we're glad you're with us tonight. This is going to be an historic. Sounds like you killed it. Nope. I heard it again. Yeah. I'll try to be as quiet as I can. Yeah, I'll keep my bodily noises down to a minimum. Yeah, I'll keep bodily noises down. Well, we can mute ourselves on Skype. We can mute ourselves on Skype. Let's do that. Let me do that. Let's do that. Turn the video off. Check 1 2 check. Check 1 2 2. 1 2 2. Check 1, 2, 3. All right. I'm going to kill my mic until Can you not mute us? Oh, gee. Sounds like you need a little USB mixer to go in between. It's always something. But it sounds fantastic. Yeah. Do what?
I don't have a mute button, but I won't say anything.
Okay. I'll try to be real quiet.
Hey, what's up, everybody? WWE Hall of Famer, The Godfather here, and you're watching Grown Man Record Night. So let's everybody get aggressive and get on the Ho train.
Hello? Hello? Hey, Kitty. Where's everybody at, Kitty? I guess we're here, I guess we're by ourselves tonight. I did, cameraman was watching earlier. He's a, hello? He's a chemist. He said, if the corona gets a hold of him, being a chemist and all, he said If you can't helium and you can't curium, you might as well bury 'em. Whoa. Hey everybody, welcome to Grown Man Record Night. We invite you back into our digital domain in these trying times. Hope everybody is well and safe and quarantini. Make you a quarantini. We've been hanging out, having a good time tonight. Me and the fiance, because nobody else is here. So, hey, look, if you're new to us or you're just getting into us, boom, follow us on the socials, please. You can like, subscribe, follow us on Twitch. We do go live on Twitch. Like our YouTube videos. What the hell? Go on now. Come on. Like our YouTube page and hang out with us from time to time. We do the show live every week, and we like to spend time with you. We just recently got put on what do you call it? Shelter-in-place orders here in North Carolina, which don't mean a whole lot of shit to me other than we can't do record night like we like to do because can't nobody travel. So we were trying something new tonight. I still got to go to work and shit. Who out there is... what's up, Vance? Chicago checking in. You guys doing all right? I worry about you guys. What is happening? Okay. But I figured we could do some different stuff tonight. In addition to that, and I'm not going to promote our Top Shot tonight. I'll put the graphic up. These are trying times. Don't worry about it. Cream corn, oh, man. Don't get me started on cream corn, baby. Aaron Griffin joining us. Yeah. Whew. I love me some cream corn. But get up in our Discord. We got a new merch thing going on. I'm going to do a little merch command. Hadn't ordered it yet. Hadn't tested it out. Now's not a good time, I'm sure. Everybody's scrimping and saving, buying toilet paper and shit. So, we'll get back with you on the merch. We'll circle back around. But anyhow, we thought we would try some new shit tonight and bring in what would be our normal guest, but like not normal guest. So we'll just slide this on. Wait a minute. What's Steve? You're on the air, Steve.
I'm on the air?
Steve.
Yeah?
Yeah, you're on the air.
Okay.
What's
up?
What do we
Hey.
What do we
I'm in the chair.
You are? What are we doing over here?
I figured I was home. I could just, sit here naked if I wanted.
Well, we have a certain dress code here from the program that we like to adhere by. Overall. But so what's been going on? What are you doing over there? Where are you at?
I'm in my basement studio, my studio at my house.
Okay.
And I've been spending some time kind of getting it up and running since I have time to do that. We talked about that last week, like everybody should attack things that, need attacking.
Yeah.
And this needed attacking, so.
Yeah, if there was just a way we could get in there and we could all be present and get in on here. We had Jay in here.
But I can give y'all a little tour in a second.
Okay.
But I probably need to put some clothes on. So.
Yeah, Bill's already saying, dude, put a fucking t-shirt on.
What's that?
Bill's already saying, put a fucking t-shirt on.
I was paying homage to a VC member.
Okay, let's not get carried away now. Come on now. Jay, are you in here?
I'm somewhere around here.
We'll talk for a little bit. Let everybody see you.
I'm not. Can anybody see me at all? I don't know.
Yeah, but they only see you when you talk for an extended time.
I'm in the library as we speak.
The library. What's that shit behind you? Those old motherfuckers. What is that?
Oh, that's my dad.
Really?
Yeah, when he was a young whippersnapper.
What
And
year?
that's my grandparents' houses. Somebody painted.
Yeah.
Yeah, they grew up in them. So
Jay's visiting us via time machine tonight.
a lot of family history.
That's a lot of family history. That's good though. We like that. We like that kind of shit, man. I wanted, but I'll just go ahead and get it out there. I was like, how long until the first wise ass that says, actually, this sounds better than the audio you guys normally do. How long? How long?
Pretty good so far.
Yeah, I know.
This might-
Because we're not
From
using.
1986.
Let's all talk at
might
the
be
same
the-
time like Crossfire. Yeah.
It's got to sound better. It's got to sound better.
Oh yeah, I'm sure these mics sound good. All scrunched together like this. Boom. Let's see what else we got to get to here. You know, we talked about last week. Ooh, excuse me. Luckily, the window's already open, huh? You don't care. If one of the cool things could be coming out of this this situation that we've been dealing with, the C word, is that there could be some good art that comes out of this. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of the, well, hey, for instance, the three of us got together Sunday and recorded the meat and potatoes of the last song that's going to be on the cassette. We still got some more stuff to do to it, but we checked that one off. And then, but you see all these people doing like these live feeds. I know Carl's really stoked. Shane mentioned it in the Discord about Dropkick Murphys doing their St. Patrick's Day shit, like as a live stream. All these artists been doing all these live streams. Shane loves the internet. He's number one fan. If you want to know the internet, Shane's your number one internet guy right there. Boom.
That's right.
I gotta fix my hair now. I saw it in that camera. Fuck. But so a lot of people have been doing that, and actually some of our very own. I was sitting at work today. Yes, I still have to go to work. Even past our shutdown that started today, still have to go to work.
I've been doing all my work from here all week.
I have not.
I've been able to remote connect to my PC at work, and it's actually worked pretty well, but I've got some problems.
We lost your mic, Steve. What happened?
I don't know. I'm probably
There
too
we go.
close to it.
Ease it off. Ease off. But oh shit! What the hell was I saying? Live stream. Oh yeah. This morning I was at work, and sitting there chilling, and I noticed that our man Zeke the Geek was live on Facebook, and tuned over there, and he was playing some acoustic guitar and singing some stuff, and so it's cool. It's cool to see. I'm seeing a lot of this, like people that I know that perform here and there. They're doing these little live things, and I'm actually checking out more of their stuff than I would if they were just, hey, we're playing at Bob's Rackham Room tonight. Are you coming over? Nope. Are you going to come next week? Nope. But if you play on the internet, I may check you out for a minute. I'm being honest. I'm not going to go see you at some dumb shit. But what's up, Kim Bouchard? Blue October's done a few podcasts, and we'll be doing a concert next Friday. Oh, pay what you can. See, it'd be cool to like here on the show where you can tip if you like. Seeing somebody perform and doing stuff, and then throw them some money if you like it. Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, I could totally get down with that.
Yeah. I think this may kind of, after the fact, start shaping a new mold in terms of live musical performance. I mean, there's always been internet stuff, and not always, but like people have, recently been searching out stuff on YouTube versus going to shows. I'm definitely guilty of that. But I think that's a new way of putting your shit out there and like getting that live experience. Live experience.
I'll say something
Say
interesting.
something, Steve.
I think I mentioned this last week, but I've seen a couple of these already this past week where local musicians put on these little mini concerts and they give out Venmo numbers of other musicians.
Okay.
And recently, Double D did one for
Double
the
D!
employee, the staff at the Ramcat, because that's a club and a bunch of folks aren't working. And, it was very, very, he did it. He had so many people pledging and asking for requests that he did it in 2 shows.
Wow, that's cool. I think people are bored, but they're also like, oh shit, I didn't bring that in. Fart. But yeah, I think people are really interested in helping that kind of stuff out. Everybody feels kind of helpless right now, and I think that makes them feel like you got a little bit of power. Well, I can help this cat eat. I can help this cat eat for a day. I can do that. I can't cure the shit, but I can help this cat eat for a day.
So can I take a minute to give a little tour of my little room here?
Let's do it. It's your show, Steve.
It's my show. Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm just gonna talk.
You make your shot bigger?
Me up. What?
You mean make your shot bigger?
I've got an extension on this. I'm gonna walk over and walk around a little with it. I'm gonna turn my mic just a little bit.
Boom. You got a bigger camera shot. Here we go. Show us what it's all about.
This is my.
You're welcome, Kim.
Uh-oh. I think I just lost my shot.
No, you're good. You're good.
Am I?
Yeah.
Okay, this is my the record. Upstairs, I've got my rock records, but this is my jazz records on top, and then my R&B and funk records here.
Okay.
Followed by country, some Christmas albums, some folk albums.
Did I see a bodybuilding magazine over there?
My what?
Did I see a bodybuilding magazine over there?
Bodybuilding? No.
Okay.
And then all my music books are down here with tabs and lyric sheets and all that stuff. And then there's some film and video directing kind of crap. Coming over here, I've got an 88 key Roland keyboard with a synth module.
Neat.
I got my wife's bass amp. There's my guitar. I've got an old Lafayette electric amp for my guitar, for my Telecaster. And there's my drum machine. And
there's E-drums. Yeah.
I spent a good bit of time decorating the walls. So.
Whoa, wait a minute. Look at that. What's that poster up there? With the guy with the glasses. That's that Grown Man Record Night graphic. No, to the left, right there.
Yeah, that's the More poster, the Pink Floyd More, the movie.
Oh, that's right. Hold up. Look at this, folks. Boom. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Right there. Boom.
My little Elvis corner over here.
Wow, I think my computer ran out of space
my
recording.
band right there.
That's your high school band?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I got a turntable and a fridge.
Hell yeah.
There's my wife's bass.
You ain't got no nudie books?
There's my 12 string. And there's my telly.
Nice. Hell yeah. AZ Mix digging the setup. What's up, Don Crom? Don't be coughing, Don Crom. Whoa. Damn it.
And I'm watching the show with my phone right here, playing through the stereo, and I'm monitoring through Skype on my Bose Wavery, my speakers.
You're a. Yeah, that's a good point, Bill. Okay, fair enough. Jay, are you doing a tour too?
I don't really, I don't have anything to show except I got a Twin Reverbs.
I like twin reverbs.
I can show you more pictures of my family if you want to see them.
Well, let's not get carried away.
No, I don't have an elaborate setup like Steve does. So that's pretty nice, Steve. Gotta give you credit on that.
Yeah, it's a good
Thank
little
you.
good little cave area.
That was a lot of. I should have been sleeping, but I wasn't.
Is that your basement, Steve?
Yeah, I'd love to put some carpet down, but when we get a lot of heavy rains, I'll get puddles down here. So.
Oh yeah, it's not good.
Puddles the clown. Speaking of this COVID virus, we lost Manu Dibango. You guys know this cat?
Manu Dibango?
I'll be honest, I did not know about this cat.
I didn't load the picture in, so we're gonna have to roll with it. But I really wasn't either. Too much. Cameroonian. He died at 86 from the virus, but played on over 60 solo LPs, like Afro jazz, funk, Afrobeat kind of stuff. Played with Herbie Hancock, Don Cherry, a lot of the like African cats, and really kick-ass music. When I listened to some of the stuff, it was really impressive.
Very impressive resume.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here you go. You don't have to bring them up. I got them right here.
Here we go, Steve. Boom. That's what I need. Dude, his shit is bonkers good. It really is. And man, that sucks. I mean, he was old as shit, but went out by the damn COVID, man. So we're not doing like
COVID will get you.
We didn't do like a COVID playlist. We're not going to spend a lot of time on it, but did want to mention that some musicians have actually picked the virus up, and we'll talk some of these out. Or one of them I played. Jackson Brown.
Kenny Rogers
tested positive. No, Steve.
Killed him.
Steve. Inappropriate. Testament lead singer Chuck Billy and several members of the band's crew have tested positive for COVID-19 out of Testament and Exodus fame. And Testament, Exodus, and Death Angel were touring Europe together, and there's a lot of them that are all messed up. There was kind of Gary Holt also said he was exhibiting symptoms but wasn't going out there. Radiohead guitar player Ed O'Brien posted on Instagram he'd been home for days with flu-like symptoms and said he most probably has the coronavirus, but he won't go get tested. So he said that should be reserved for the vulnerable in the community. So it has hit some of the vulnerable. Some of the music community. Billy from Testament. Yeah. Is that a Wisconsin hat, Steve?
No, that's Winston-Salem Dash.
Oh, yeah. That's where we're at. So it did. It has resonated a little bit through the music community, but let's get a little bit into the stuff we want to talk about. I don't want to spend a lot of time talking about virus stuff. You know what I mean? Big news. Prince Charles, yeah, but he can't play a fucking guitar, baby. I mean, he's stuck in the pentatonic days. We're modal scales over here, baby.
Heard about R. Kelly getting it.
Jay, what did he get, Jay?
You have to admit he doesn't like I can't say the word on YouTube, right? So
no, probably not.
No,
that word.
Yeah, we'll leave the joke. We'll save that joke for about 6 weeks from now.
He likes COVID-15. That's the joke, right?
Yeah.
Hey.
COVID-15. Big news last night, like surprisingly, out of the blue, our man Bob Dylan said, "Boom! How about a new song? Murder Most Foul." Like out of the blue, man. A brand new Bob Dylan track, which is crazy. This thing, it's a 17 minutes long, and it's all about the assassination of Kennedy, man. Just kind of came out of nowhere. It's real. It's like I'll listen to it today. It's like a piano kind of song. I don't know if this means. I think he's touring. There's going to be some. Maybe there'll be some new tracks. I don't know, but kind of crazy out of the blue. What the hell is this, Steve? That picture creeps me out. Every time I see that picture of the virus, it really does creep me out. Those little red guys.
Looks like a little. It's like a ball that was covered in carpeting, and it's been worn out by a dog.
Who else wants to just like pick those little things off of it? I want to pick them off so bad. So bad. Anyway. That's enough about me. But we talked about one really cool thing about this situation is like we talked about, a lot of artists are doing these live streams and stuff and giving away free stuff. You got like Showtime giving free movies and stuff away. People like relax. I got a text from Verizon today. It's like, hey, we're upping your data limit to 15 gigs this month because of the situation. A lot of companies are really stepping up and doing that, and a lot of groups.
ePix is giving you a free subscription.
Yeah, stuff like that. Austin City Limits, you can go watch their old stuff. And something that Aaron actually posted, 9 Inch Nails. If you're familiar with their ambient projects of the last few years, the Ghost series, I've listened to these before because I'm a big ambient guy. I've listened to the third and fourth one, I believe. This is Ghost 5 and 6, released for free. You can download them on the 9 Inch Nails website. The other ones I found randomly on archive.org and download them. And I was like, these are like, they're not live bootleg 9 Inch Nails shows. And like, no. They put this, it's like soundtrack ambient kind of stuff put out there for just like whatever. Download it, listen to it. It's good stuff, man. A tennis ball covered in Devo hats. Yeah, that's about right.
Are we gonna do a shot?
We can do a shot, I guess. I've been having health problems this week, but we can do a shot. Fuck my health, right? What are you doing a shot of? Man says he wants to do a shot, and he gets up and walks away. What are you doing?
I went digging in my freezer, and I found way in the back of my freezer. I had no idea. I've still got about a good night of Rakia vodka.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to do a shot of Rakia vodka.
Okay.
From our good friend Ragnar.
Yeah, well, I'm going to do some pop-off because I'm a grown-up, but whatever. How long do I have to wait to do it? All right.
Skull.
I'm going to touch it to the... Trying to touch
Jay,
it.
you going to do a shot?
Jay's going to do a shot of Mountain Dew. Here we go.
I don't have. I'll do a shot of Mountain Dew.
That was good. Have the cameras all switched like right at the right times?
Ugh.
Oh, I got flu-like... Dude, Aaron, I keep flu-like symptoms. What are you talking about? Fiance? You going to get you a little marker?
Well, that was a nice switch.
Careful, that cap is cracked for some stupid reason. I must have effed that up at some other point. Or you. You kind of smiled like it was your fault. You did that, didn't you?
Any comments on the audio quality tonight?
It's fantastic. Let me nip that right there, Steve. It's fantastic. Moving on.
Maybe since we got a 6 week or 5 week deal like this, maybe Fiance should get on the show one night as a special guest.
We've talked about that. We've talked about that.
My wife wanted to be on the show, but I wouldn't let her.
You got to earn that.
I might let her on the show next week.
Okay.
Have her down here practicing her bass while I
There you
do my
go.
show.
She could play the soundtrack in the background.
She could play. I'll teach her Carl the Envelope on bass.
There you go.
Dum, 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 dum,
Boom!
dum,
You guys know this
dum,
record?
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Amandul. This is Amandul's legendary Yeti album. This new reissue just came out. It's a 1972 LP masterpiece. It's the most well-known of the Amandul 2 album band. Pressed on rainbow splattered vinyl, packaged in glue-on chipboard gatefold jacket. Wow. I'll be honest, I wasn't really super familiar with this record. I know Amandul, but I've not really sat down and just really like grooved with them. Boom. Hey Jay, what are you doing there?
What am I doing? I'm watching the show. What are you doing?
All right. Well, you popped up on my screen.
Sorry.
But I jammed this, and man, what a killer record that is! Oh
I mean,
Lord, I would love to get up on that.
I know nothing about what you just showed. I've never heard of that in my life.
Okay,
But did you listen to it at all?
I did. What's up, Liver Lobes? Yeah, it's fantastic. It's way out there, really proggy psychedelic stuff. I mean, hell,
Check it out.
Lord. Liver Lobe says, "Oh look, Jay's finally on a mic." Yep. Can't get away from it now, Jay.
No. One of the good things though about all this time is you get time to explore new music. You know, the next like 6 weeks or whatever.
Have you been digging in your own collection?
Yeah, absolutely.
Kind of rediscovering things. I've got some stuff tonight. I pulled a Richard Simmons record out tonight that I'll be honest, is kick ass. It's a kick ass record.
It's really good. Really good 80s record.
Yeah, it really is. Steve, are you still here?
I don't know where Steve went.
Oh, he went. His shot's still up. He must have went and used the restroom. He's an older gentleman. They have to use the restroom a lot, like often.
Oh, goodness.
All right, here we go. Let me get this over. Boom! Check this out. You like jazz, Jay?
Yes, I like
Yeah, I
jazz.
don't care. Boom. Herbie Hancock, The Prisoner. This is exciting. This come out. This is a '69 Herbie Hancock record. Powerful but overlooked masterpiece. A moving tribute to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. It's got a lot of great. It's got Joe Henderson on it, Johnny Coles. It's Hancock said of this record, "I've been able to get closer to the real me with this album than any other previous one." Blue Note. This is the Blue Note Tone Poet series, which we try to keep you updated on. All analog, remastered 180 gram vinyl, deluxe gatefold packaging. You know they do the Tone series nice. Boom. Oh, what's going on here? Oh no, we froze.
Oh,
There we go. Shit, man.
so that's a little bit of a later Herbie Hancock then, I'm assuming, right?
69. So no.
Okay, so
It's
not late.
no.
Not really.
No, not at all. But man,
Nice.
you still there, Steve?
I'm here.
All right. Fair
Where
enough.
are you at?
I don't know. The PC just lagged. It made me really, really upset about it. Speaking
No, I
of
had
jazz,
to go outside and pee.
speaking of jazz, check this out. For the first time on vinyl, the first vinyl release ever. Boom. Just coolin'. Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers. Look at this lineup. Lee Morgan, Hank Mobley, Bobby Timmons, Jaime Merritt. Woo! Baby. And Steve got up again. This is crazy business. It's a cool cool story about this if I can find it. Damn it. Okay, here's the story. Previously unreleased 1959 LP, Just Coolin' was released during March 59. Recorded, in Rudy Van Gelder's living room in Hackensack, New Jersey. Now, after they recorded this, they went and played this set at the Birdland Club in April. So they ended up releasing this live recording at the Jazz Corner of the World LP instead of this recording. It's got Art on drums, Hank Mobley, Lee Morgan, blah, 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 like I've said. 61 years later, they finally decided to release this, like the quote-unquote studio recordings. Before they released, I guess basically kind of the same shit was the live version recorded at the club at Birdland. But holy Lord, this has got to be bonkers. And what a release to 61 years, and it's an Art Blakey record that we've never heard before. This has got to be some good stuff, man. Pretty stoked to see that about. That's one of those things I don't like. A lot of the jazz reissues is tough for me because I'm like, one of these days I'll run into, Art Blakey's Moanin' or whatever. I'll run into that. Or I could pick up the reissue for $18. I'm like, yeah, but one day it's going to pop up in my Goodwill for $1.50. And I just keep waiting. This is one of those that's never been available, so that's something that I may be interested in picking up. What else we got? Boom, some more jazz. Now, I'll be honest. I don't know this record. When I saw it, something told me to look this up. Stop over. Sasaki Hidet and Sakin Toshiyuki. Apparently, this is a super, super sought after Japanese jazz record. Like everybody knows about it. This is from BBE Music in their J-Jazz Masterclass series, Stop Over. Released at the height of the electric fusion era, Stop Over is an all-acoustic hard bop killer, sounding like the Jazz Messengers on speed. When it was originally issued on Private Smile label in '76, holy shit, only 100 copies were pressed, making Stop Over one of the most sought-after and rare LPs in the J-Jazz canon. Fantastic that we get a release now. Holy Lord. And I listen to this. It is a smoker. I didn't know jack shit about this record. But it sounds like something out of like Brooklyn in 1959. It's like that kind of bop. Actually, let's take a look at that again. While I'm doing, look at that cover though. You guys really into this Japanese jazz? I know very little about it, but the stuff I've heard, there's some really virtuoso cats out there, and I really enjoy specifically the like the '70s fusion, like the electric fusion stuff that they do. They really bring it. Woo! All right. What else we got in here? Let's get away from some jazz.
They bring it very politely.
Yes. Boom. Candlemass, The Pendulum. Brand new record. Came out today. Which is nuts. This is a new EP on Napalm Records. It's comprised of never before heard unused track cuts. Track cuts? What the fuck is that? From the Door to Doom recording sessions. I mean, Candlemass is like Doom royalty. I mean, this is where Doom comes from past Black Sabbath. Brand new record today. Holy shit. That's very cool. What else I got on here? Boom. Got to get rid of that. Boom. Get rid of that. I never thought I would be showing this. This is crazy. Or saying this. If cameraman is still watching, it's going to blow your mind, dude. I was going to send this to you and Dave today. Abolition of the Royal Familia is a brand new record released today by The Orb. It is their 16th record to date. But I've not heard shit from The Orb in I can't tell you how many years. And I'll tell you, I listened to some of this today, and it's not Little Fluffy Clouds. It's not Orbis Terrarum kind of stuff. It's not Palm Fritz kind of stuff.
I like what they did with David Gilmour.
Yeah, we've always been really big into The Orb. This has really big pop elements to it. There's some singing on this, and it's kind of a fun jaunty listen, but nowhere what I would think would come from the Orb. But I'm more blown away by the fact that holy shit, the Orb have a new album. Even if I don't like it, it's like holy shit, I didn't think they were still making records, man. So that's really cool. But I think that's everything I had to talk about in like news of the day kind of stuff. So we can probably get into a little bit of what we played. What are you playing over there, Steve?
Little War Pigs.
War Pigs? All right. This is is that the folk version?
That's the unplugged version.
Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a good question. Mitfo was saying, is anyone here still buying records offline or I mean online on Discogs or eBay? I'm not. I was lucky. This really hit in terms of record collecting. This hit me at the right time. Me and Steve both. We had such a large cache of stuff that we'd picked up recently, to where I'd already like pulled the plug on like, dude, stop buying records. A little while, you got to stop buying records.
I still got like 35 to show, so.
Yeah. So for me, I'm not doing that, but that's kind of what I was going to mention when we're talking about stuff that came out today. Is like, I don't know when the hell you'll be able to pick it up, or how easily you'll be able to pick it up. But if you can figure out a way to work it out with your local shop, I know a lot of our local shops are doing like curbside pickup.
Yeah,
some are
Underdog's doing curbside, aren't they?
Even doing like delivery. Actually, they're not now because we're in a statewide like shutdown. So no.
Wow. Yeah, that kicks in Monday, by the way.
But they do. A lot of your shops will do delivery, so you can just hit them up, pay a couple bucks shipping, get it shipped right to your door, even if it's something that That's probably a good way. And I'm trying to like hit up the local pizza joint on the weekends. I'm trying to hit up the local burger joint for some takeout. If you can,
I hit my local beer bottle shop. That's where I got my beer. I didn't want to buy it from a grocery store. So
yeah, I think that's the play. I mean, if you can help it, I mean, definitely go try to do it that way. You know what I mean?
Buy as local as you can.
It's going to be important because they may not be here otherwise. But,
that's our PSA message for the night.
This message furnished by the National Football League. All right, let's get into what we played. Already shown the graphic. I'm gonna do it again. You know why? It don't cost nothing. Boom. There you go. Right off the bat tonight, coming in hot. We screwing with a Skype nonsense, trying to get it all worked out. Already a rough week. And then coming, it was a big mess. And I'm like, you know what? I need a record. I need to chill out right off the top, bring me into that Friday night, that pivot mood. I need something to bring me down right into. I need to just hone in. I need to hone it right in. This is what I brought in here. Little Sergio Mendes and Brazil '66. Man, such a killer record, man. It's one of my favorite songs of all time, The Joker. Cameraman pointed out, we were texting earlier, that, whoa, hang on.
That's a good one.
Yeah. That this Stereo Lab actually covered a song off of this. I don't remember which one. Let me look at these guys. They're doing everything the right way.
I don't know if anybody noticed, but the record shelf you have over your shoulder is the identical to the record shelf that I just showed you with my records, because they came from the same place.
Which one? They're up here?
Your record shelf behind you is the identical match to
right here. Yeah, this shelf, the actual shelf.
Yeah. The
That's true. Yeah, look at that. It's the same. It's the same.
It's pretty solid.
The Joker is me. You got it, baby. I had to pull out a little Jackson Browne, Running on Empty. Not only do I love this song, I'm not a huge Jackson Browne fan, but I like him. And he's a great songwriter, and this is a great song.
I really respect him as a songwriter, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. And Running on Empty and that Cocaine song on here is really good. And he's got the COVID, so God bless him.
Does he?
He does. That's why we played him. That's why we played him. I said that earlier. You must have been taking a turkey or something. But yeah, I don't play Jackson Browne a lot. It's not something I go. It's not. It's, you know, it's Jackson Browne. You can hear it on classic rock radio, but don't sleep on it though. This is actually some.
You won't hear it all on classic rock.
That's a good point. Man, talking about something that I hadn't pulled out in a long time. I kind of been in this mood. Is the Dead Milkman. This is Bucky Phelan, Dead Milkman from it's weird. This hype sticker on this is absolutely phenomenal. 87 on Fever Records actually. Look at this hype. Look at this hype sticker right here. This the other side. It's got this cow on it. Why can't everything's backwards? I can't be ready to be offended is what it says or some shit like that. But I haven't pulled this out in a while, man. And it was kind of cool to rock that. It's a good record, man. I mean, they're funny. They're a funny band, but you know, I probably don't get enough credit for being as innovative and as creative and just fun of a listen as they really get, to be honest. Now, by contrast, actually, from having to go to work the past few days, a lot of people have not had to do that. Whoa, video paused. Get off of that. Sorry, the music stopped, I guess. I have had a chance to watch at least half of that Miles Davis documentary that's on Netflix now. I guess it was on PBS originally. It's good stuff, and that kind of led me to like, oh, I need to take a little poke into some Miles tonight, and what better poke than Miles and Monk at Newport? Woo! Holy Lord, what year is this anyway? Anybody know? Off the top of their head, 58. Is this 58? This is, I mean, why am I doing this? Boom. Look at that. Oh, man. You talking about a jazz record? This is this may be one of my favorite jazz records to put on.
Yeah, 1958.
Man, what a killer record. I don't remember where I got this. It needs to be in a sleeve. I think it's a 2-eye Columbia. Needs an inner and an outer sleeve, actually. But boom, good stuff. This has been sitting out when we did Captain Car Wash. Actually, the United States of America, an absolute psych classic. No guitar on this record. How many of you guys got a copy of this record, or ever just check this one out? This is some big time business right here in terms of psych records. This is. It's worth a little bit of money. I can't remember. I think I got this one at Pat's, Steve. And I don't remember the year for this. But anyway, killer record, man. Like psych record. If you guys are not familiar, Michael familiar, check it out. Boom. What are you playing, Steve?
I'm just fucking around.
We hear all that. We know everything about it. Needed to get a little bit funky. A little bit funky. So I'll pull out this. Man, this is such a sleeper. We play this all the time on the show, but this the War Youngblood soundtrack, this is an absolute funk sleeper. You would think there would be so many slow jams on this record for being a soundtrack. No, sir. Absolutely bonkers all the way through. This is so good. And I've not seen this around a lot other than picking it up years and years ago. You got the United States reissue, Mick? I picked it. That's like it's an OG, I'm pretty sure. That's this guy. he priced Beatles and the Trashmen and stuff and Peter Noon, Herman's Hermits, that kind of stuff. Like he knew that 50s classic rock and roll doo-wop stuff. He knew that stuff, and it was priced out the wazoo. Anything that, let's put it this way, I picked up King Crimson's Discipline for $5 because the guy had no idea what the fuck it was.
You got a lot of Zappa there too.
The same place. He was like, I don't know what Zappa is. What is this? What is all this? $5. They're all like crispy clean. I'm like, all right. Well.
Yeah, but if you wanted a decent 50s record or early 60s record, you would pay.
Yep.
You know.
That's what I just said. Like Beatles, Trashmen, Herman's Hermits, Kinks. I bought a sealed Kinks, Conda Kinks. I bought Conda Kinks sealed from there for $15 though.
Yeah.
It wasn't Pi. It was a Pi reissue.
But still.
Were they originally on Pi? What was it? I think it was Pi that I bought. It was $15. Anyway.
I think Jay was on some pie earlier tonight.
What?
Come on now, Steve.
Some chocolate cream. You asleep
on,
over there,
Steve.
Jay?
What?
Are you asleep
Check
over
in
there?
with Jay.
No, I'm wide awake.
Well, talk enough that.
Too busy eating donut sticks over here.
How many donut sticks have you put down tonight?
3/4 of a box.
Little Debbie.
Yeah.
It's like fuck toilet paper. I'm going straight donut stick, baby. This is 2020.
Donut sticks are good.
Content is king. Give me donut
Everybody
sticks.
should be eating cheese right now. Just stopping yourself up.
Nah, no, come on, Steve.
That's the play. That's the play. Because I think, did you give me this, Jay?
What is it?
This Richard Simmons album?
We talked about that last weekend, and I don't recall, but it's a good chance I did.
No, I think you gave me a Jazzercise record, maybe.
That was awesome, though. Whatever the hell that you played.
Yeah, this is such a sleeper record. It's funny, and I was just kind of being stupid. But look, and me and the fiance figured out that inside of this, we've got this going on. Warning. And it's got mad moves inside it now. Look at here now.
No, if anybody remembers,
I mean,
awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
The music is funky as hell. It really was funky,
look
man.
at that! Look at that!
It was really funky.
It sounded like it came from the 80s.
And this is something I'm telling you. You will run into this at Goodwill's Lickety Split all the time. If you see this one,
And if anybody knows
pick it
the
up,
show,
man.
They know we have a little history with Richard Simmons.
Oh yeah, he's the one that got us popped for that.
Sweating to the oldies.
Yeah, the FBI, the old bum 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 bum, and the camera.
He's taking off the sweating to the oldies.
Yeah. Follow that up with everything will be all right in the end, which is a message we all need to hear nowadays. If you're telling me, it's a Weezer record I picked up from a few years ago. Such a great man. The Cats. Look what the Cats did to this. Luckily, they didn't really screw up the actual record, but they had just destroyed this cover. Holy Lord! But such a great record for sure.
Maybe they feel threatened by that creature on the front.
I mean, that's the Corona right there. That's what we're looking at. But everything will be all right in the end. You know, Davey versus Goliath, baby. Give me some rocks. I'll fight it. Come on. Who's with me? Who's with me? I kind of just felt like listening to this. BMOC, these guys from Harvard. Early hip-hop, I think from like 84, 85.
Is that the one that they sounded like the Beastie Boys a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit. Why? Because they're white?
Less New York, though.
Racist. So racist.
Not really.
No, but the thing about these guys was they went to Harvard and they went on to form Source magazine. This is where Source Magazine came from. These guys were like super hip hop heads, and at Harvard, and they went on to start that magazine. So yeah, that's cool. I've not pulled that out in a while, so that was worth checking out tonight. Coming in hot with a little. I've been kind of in this mood a little bit lately. I've been watching some early punk documentaries and really been into listening to like the Minutemen lately, like some Mike Watt stuff. I've been big into Mike Watt stuff lately, and not Tom Scott. How about a little Who's Gonna Do? Warehouse Songs and Stories, specially priced 2 record set. Pick this up on the cheap at my local record spot. Such a kick-ass record, man, if you guys don't know this one.
Who's gonna do?
Who's Gonna Do? Bod Mold. Definitely worth picking up. This jams, man. Such a precursor for a lot of that grunge stuff, especially the lighter grunge stuff. You could definitely hear
When they
that
first came
stuff.
out, I wasn't sure what they were. I thought it was like a German metal band just by the look of the name, but
Yeah.
I was wrong.
Yeah, exactly. I would have thought the same thing. You a big fan, Liver Lobes? Sorry, I'm behind. I'm trying to read chat now. I'm behind. I look stupid. I'm sorry,
I don't
everybody.
have the chat.
Who's Chad? Man, when's the last time we busted out a little Sandy Nelson? I love some Sandy Nelson. I got a shit ton of Sandy Nelson records. And these jam, baby. They got their time and place. Mike Watt's got a podcast? Dude, I got to get up on that. This is a great Sandy Nelson. He goes for everything from kind of surfy, teenagery, 50s, 60s. I don't know what you call that stuff. But I love it. I love what he does. That instrumental kind of reworks pop songs in his own special way. And we had to bust out. Man, I apologize. This is a shitty copy. I've got some other stuff, but this is the one I really wanted to play. You guys know what this is. You guys know what this is. Little Kenny Rogers in first edition. This is that best of. Boom.
I just spilled my beer all over my crotch.
Sweet. On reprise, and we had to hear a little Ruby, Don't Take Your Love to Town. We got a little Just Dropped In there. Rip Kenny Rogers. But my copy's in shit shape. It's not a record I'm gonna be like, well, God damn it, I'm gonna go find a better copy for Christ's sakes. I can't not have. I mean, it's a good record, but I'm not going to go out of my way to find it. You know what I mean? It's not one of those records. Although it really is a kick-ass record. And sooner or later, there'll be a dollar version that pops up. Why can't I hear myself? Who turned me up? Steve?
What?
Did you turn me up?
I didn't turn anybody up.
Okay. I can hear me. Not that I don't like hearing me. I mean,
Oh, I know what it is.
let's
It's the phone.
let's not get confused here. I don't not unmind not ever, mostly not hearing me.
I just wanted to get on the. I wanted to get on the chat,
that's
so
why I said
I've
over.
switched. I've switched my TV signal to the PC. I had it on my phone.
Okay. Tech terms. I hear a bunch of tech terms. Is what I hear. All right. Well, let's. You got stuff for Dig of the Week, Steve?
Yeah, I probably got a couple things I can show. Well, I've got some records. I thought I would go through some of my records.
Okay. I start us off because I got to take a piss and grab. I got my digs are over here anyway. I got to go grab my digs. Hold on. Let me. I'm gonna make your camera like full. Hold up. Boom.
You'll do that? You gonna go full with my camera?
Boom. You're full. Yeah, I gotta go piss. I'll be right
I am
back.
full. So there's a delay. Hold on a second. Let me bring my camera back up. All right. So I will first say that during this time, I have a birthday. From my daughter's birthday is coming up, and the one thing she really wants is a Nintendo Switch. And if anybody knows what's going on, it's just impossible. I saw a news story on the wires yesterday saying that the Nintendo Switch is sold out, and I had actually intentions on using trade credit. I had a lot of trade credit left over from all those comics that I sold. I was going to buy a Nintendo Switch because I thought they had one at this place. I was trading my credits. They just had this stupid display, and they said they didn't have it when I went to get it. And I was like, why the fuck would you have a display for something you don't have? So anyway, so I would go out this past couple weeks. I'd go to stores and they don't have any Switches. They have the Switch Lite. And I thought, well, I asked my daughter, I was like, do you want the Switch Lite or the Switch? Because you're going to have to wait for the Switch. And she really wants the Switch. And I kind of want the Switch too. We're a Nintendo family. We've had all the Nintendo product. So I even drove 30 miles up to King to look in their Walmart, see what they had. They didn't have any. But then I thought, when we had trouble getting toilet paper, my wife knew that she went to the store when they opened the next day. There was a chance she could get it, and she did. She scored toilet paper. So I thought, let me do that with the Switch. So I got up this morning at like 7 when Walmart opened, and was able to pick up one of these for my daughter. I hope she's not watching the show because she'll realize that I got it. But anyway, record-wise, before I show Diggs, I was just going to give a little tribute to Kenny Rogers. I've got a couple
KR!
Kenny Rogers in the new edition.
Oh, yeah.
I think this is Ruby, Don't Take Your Love to Town. And also I've got, it's called Something. Probably not lighting it well. And Kenny was this is the Kenny album that kind of got it. I won't say it put him on the map. He was already, a musician and known and whatever, but this took off. This album took off, and he made it big. And this is his greatest hits album, which has
That's the one I got. Yeah,
all those songs that one remembers and some hate and whatever. But I'll say that Kenny was a very important person to me because I did a lot of singing in high school, and it was either Lionel Richie or Kenny Rogers that would kind of swoon and croon.
Oh.
Here's a few albums. I was going to get rid of these.
He's talking about
these
fucking.
in a collection that I got from a gentleman that had a lot of classical. I wasn't sure I was liking them, but I sat and listened to them here in the basement one day, and I really like these three. It's Les Brown and his Band of Renown with Dancer's Choice. Really good. Here's a sax player, the big sax, the big voice of Sam Butera. It says, big sax, the big voice of Sam Butera, and he's really wild.
Swoon and croon to get the poon.
I think my
Angelou?
video's backwards.
That's okay.
And last but not least in that group, Harry James, Mr. Trumpet.
Oh, yeah.
Harry James,
I've seen that around.
kind of a big band sound.
Double B.
The records that I wanted to show tonight are all the country records that I wanted to show all the country records at once because I think they belong together.
Okay.
And
from one collection, you think?
I've got a couple Willie Nelson albums. This one's called Pretty Paper, and it's one of my favorite Christmas songs that I like to play during the Christmas season. So it's a Christmas album by Willie Nelson. So I wanted to get the Christmas album out of the way. But I love Willie Nelson. I was hoping to see him this year at Merlefest, but they've either postponed or canceled. I think they canceled.
Probably just straight up canceled.
Here's Willie Nelson sings the songs of Chris Christopherson. So it's called Willie Nelson Sings Christopherson. and it's got his version of Sunday Morning Coming Down on it.
That's the oh man,
Which is one of our favorites.
yeah.
Here's a sealed Jerry Reed
Whoa!
live
Sealed Jerry Reed hot stuff.
hot stuff. Jerry Reed. It's got
I don't think I have this one.
it's got Eastbound. It's got tons of cool shit on it, and it's a live album, and it's sealed.
Wow, that's awesome.
Here's Bill Monroe,
Oh,
the father of bluegrass,
yeah, yeah.
with classic bluegrass instrumentals.
That's another. This was this a like a cheap score?
These were all pretty cheap. Here's a Charlie Daniels album called Whiskey from
Okay.
I think it's from '77.
That's pretty awesome.
Here's another sealed album. This is Lefty Frizzell, and if this is one of those classic country guys that I think he's on the country music Ken Burns, but much respect for Lefty Frizzell in the country world.
He's a guy I know of, but I
think he's
couldn't
the
tell
one-
you anything he
He's the one-
plays.
There's an album Willie did called Willie and Lefty, or Willie to Lefty, or something.
Hell yeah.
Here's one of those country kind of writers that gets a lot of talk. Jerry Jeff Walker.
Oh yeah, I've got a couple of Jerry Jeffs.
Yeah.
I think Zeke's a fan as well.
This is from 1972. Very cool picture on the gatefold.
Yeah.
And
That's early Jerry Jeff, man, I think.
Here's another sealed album.
Oh. Whoa,
This is Waylon's Greatest Hits Volume 2.
Oh, the sealed graphics not here anymore. God damn it.
This is from 1984.
Wow. Sealed, huh? Where'd you find these sealed records at?
I think I got him at Ed McKay.
Nice.
So yeah, those were my country albums that I got in my scores over the past few weeks.
Okay. Jay, do you got any records to bring to the table?
No, I don't have anything to show because the record store that I frequent's been closed for the last week and a half, 2 weeks.
Yeah, he's not doing any of the like pickup or deliveries or internet or anything.
Correct. No, he was like the first store, like really that I know of that shut down, that closed its doors. So
That's pretty crazy.
it's gonna be a little while.
I mean,
before I pick up.
I can only hope that just means he's doing well enough to where he ain't got to like worry about it. You know what I mean?
It's either that or he's got the COVID.
Or maybe he's got the
it's
COVID. Oh yeah, Aaron says his Ed McKay's went out of business there. That's the one. A cameraman worked at the one in Raleigh. Aaron. Lefty kind of resembles Baron Corbin.
Aaron, I have to get over to School Kids Records over there in Raleigh next time.
No, you don't. School Kids is crap. Fuck School Kids. They used to be such a great record store. They're trash. Don't get me started, dude. I'll get worked up.
Didn't we go see Jimmy's Chicken Shack there one time?
I didn't go to that. I was supposed to. I think you and Chuck went.
Oh, okay.
All right, now I got a few records. You guys know I've been on this big. Did I show the graphic for Dig of the Week even?
You did twice.
Okay. Well, I'm doing it again. It don't cost no money. I picked up some stuff. I've been on this huge dollar record binge here lately, and because I've found such great shit doing this. that I don't have to walk into a place. I was tired of walking in somewhere and be like, that's what I want, and that's what I
It's only
want,
$1.
and that's what I want. And then I go up to the counter and I'm like, I got 3 records, and it's $45. And I'm like, God damn it, man! There's another way, baby. There's another way. And the other way is if you've got a record store that's got a legit dollar section. Man, I found some stuff because I'm not super audiophile to where I'm like, oh, the sibilance on this, I don't like this pressing because of I'm not like that. So if it's a good record, I don't have it, and it's in the dollar section, what are we even talking about here? Speaking of which, something like this. Steppenwolf's for Ladies Only. You guys know this record?
I have that album, I believe.
Do you? Now,
I think so.
this is, let me look up. This is the 6th studio album, which is considered like, it's weird. It's considered a political album. It's in 71. Some people saw this as sexist, and because of the photo of the car that looked like a penis, apparently. Let's see what we're talking about here. Boom. I can't see the. Damn it. Does that look like a penis? Yeah, it looks like a penis. Okay. So, but I don't know. I'm not as familiar with this as some of the other Steppenwolf stuff. But this, it doesn't look to be in like bad shape. I mean, I'm not really worried about it. It looks clean as shit. I don't know what the problem is. Cover's okay. It's got some scratchy places on it. $1. You get a penis car. So that seems like a pretty good deal for me. And I love Steppenwolf, man. Who doesn't love Steppenwolf? That's just rock and roll right up your Buddy Hoyle, baby. A sealed copy of that Steppenwolf and cracked it open. Yeah. Oh, records are meant to be played. Oh, don't take it wrong. Steve didn't mention this, but I will press the issue. Those records he showed earlier, that he left because I'm talking about him. Those records he showed earlier, those sealed ones, oh, he'll bust them open. We'll play them on the show. I ain't letting him get away with that shit. Not at all. Now, at the same spot in the dollar bin, picked up the live adventures of Mike Bloomfield and Al Cooper. This is recorded at Bill Graham's Fillmore, San Francisco, in '68. I'm understanding this is a pretty killer record, man. It's $1. You guys have this one? You guys familiar with this?
Al Cooper, he was a guitar player, right?
I believe so. So this is apparently. I don't know this one as much as I do like the Super Session stuff, which I think came right after that, right after the Super Session stuff.
I'm not thinking of Ry Cooter. Which one am I thinking of?
Sure. Either one, Jay. Whichever one you want.
No.
However you like it.
I don't know.
I've got stuff. I could look at my my rundown here. It's a double album recorded at the Fillmore West venue. It's a successor to the Super Session, which included Stephen Stills. In addition to Bloomfield and Cooper, it achieves commercial and critical success. Performances, recordings, production cannot be described as flawless. In the sleeve notes, Cooper describes the difficulties of finding rehearsal space and the failure of the vocal microphone during Dear Mr. Fantasy. Apparently it turns into like a instrumental. Check this out. It's one of the first ever recordings of Carlos Santana, like live recordings. But for Bloomfield, also his debut as a vocalist.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
You got some Bloomfield, don't you? Somewhere?
What's that?
You have some Mike Bloomfield somewhere, don't you?
I got that Super Sessions, which is kind of the first one, is what they're saying. Like, it was right in there somewhere. And also in that same stack, I got some Paul Butterfield. Better Days. It all comes back. I really don't know shit about this record, but I know I love some Paul Butterfield shit, man.
I have some Paul Butterfield. I have quite a bit of Paul Butterfield.
When
Yeah.
he the Blues Project.
Paul
Yeah.
Butterfield Blues Band.
Yeah, one of those guys came from the Blues Project. This is 73 on Warner. Nice little water damaged gatefold. But I ain't mad at it. For $1, that's legit shit. I'm happy with that for $1. And if not, somebody else gets it. You know what I mean? I did pick up. I'll go and show this one. Quicksilver, just for love. Boom. Nice gatefold on this guy. Look at that. This is a Quicksilver Messenger Service or Quicksilver that I didn't have. That cover's fantastic. The fourth album by Quicksilver Messenger Service, released in '70, marks the culmination of a transition from the extended blues and jazz-inspired improvisations to more of a traditional rock sound. I'm not as familiar with this one as I've gotten 2 or 3 other Quicksilver Messenger Service or Quicksilver pickups, and so I'm stoked to check. I checked it out in the store a little bit.
I have that one.
You got that one? You
Yeah.
like it? You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people say it's got that kind of country rock vibe to it. I could see it kind of
It's all right.
country rock, psychedelic kind of thing going on. And the last thing I picked up from that set, this is all dollar business here. I don't think I have this already. If I do, somebody's going to get a nice surprise. Weather Report Black Market. Holy Lord, man. Let me tell you what, folks. This is the first appearance of Jaco Pastorius on a Weather Report record. And it is some bonkers ass shit right now. Let me tell you. 76. It's produced by Wayne Shorter and some other cat. Recorded in 75. 7th overall album. First with Jaco Pastorius, who features on 2 tracks. Back cover, Scott said, yeah, who cares? So it's pretty cool. This one, I've actually played this one off stream because I think I have it. I may have another copy of this.
I haven't seen this before.
Man, oh, dude, this shit fucking jams. It is so good, and it's $1. I can't find anything wrong with this record for $1. Why is it $1? I don't understand. I'm glad it is, because this didn't come from Goodwill. This came from my local record store. So he saw some. I mean, the cover's not. I mean, it's got that on the cover. It's a split cover right there. Boop. So that makes it $1, I guess, in his mind. In my mind, baby, I'd pay way more money for that than that kind of music. But Steve, where are you at? You left. Jay, start talking so you fill the gaps.
Jaco Pastorius, you said?
Yes.
I have to check that out. I'm not familiar with Weather Report. If you have a duplicate, let me get that one.
You don't have any Weather Report?
I don't have any. No.
Whoa! Have you seen
I'm
the
familiar.
Have you seen the Jaco Pastorius documentary?
No, I have not.
That's a worthy investment of your time right there. Is that it's very sad. He's
I've heard a lot about it.
unique
I know his
individual.
story.
I think
Yeah,
he may
I
have
know
like
his-
Asperger's or something at the end of the day. He's like
Oh,
autistic or has Asperger's, and he lives on the street. I mean, he lives
Who?
on the Jaco Pastorius. He can't like function in society.
He's dead.
Yeah, whatever. What'd I say?
Yeah, he got killed at a bar
Yeah, he got beat.
in
to
it was
death,
like
I think.
Tampa, Florida.
What are we talking about here?
Okay. All right.
I mean, in general, he couldn't find his way in society.
Are you talking about that Steve Harvey documentary you saw?
I want to. No, okay. I want to find a cartoon white Bronco a cartoon white Bronco, and in the
Yeah.
front, you've got a glass of OJ in the passenger seat,
Yeah.
and an owl driving.
Yeah.
So it's like Owl Cowlings. Who? Who?
Yeah.
Who? Owl Cowlings. Who?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And OJ has a glass of
Yeah.
orange juice.
Yeah.
Well, that was pretty much dig of the weeks. Is that all you got, Steve?
Steve's working.
What's he doing?
I showed like 7 or 8 records.
You show nothing. Show nothing. What are we playing here? What is going on here?
No, I showed more than that actually.
Oh no. Why is this playing? The wrong stuff's playing.
We're good.
It's gonna get us popped.
Uh-oh.
No. Alright, let's if that's all we got for dig of the week, let's take a quick commercial break. We'll come back with a soda speaking chip chat. You got something, Steve, too? Because we got stuff.
Chips, soda, yeah.
We got stuff over here. You got stuff over there?
I got stuff over here.
You got stuff over there. We got stuff over here. You got stuff over there?
Yeah.
We'll come.
Let's do it.
Okay.
We'll see what we got.
Let's take a quick
This
break.
will be a double duty, double D.
Okay. I don't like the way that sounds. Boom. Let me go to the new logo. Get off of that. Boom. All right, we're gonna come back with a soda speaking chip chat here in just a minute. Let's take a quick commercial break. Christ's sakes.
Well, hello, mister, don't you worry. Sister, you know Hardee's always treats your family right. A variety show, mother, that's like no other. Our burgers are all charbroiled and a real delight. You've got a voice. At Hardee's, there's a choice. At Hardee's.
The Hardee's Variety Show starring the Big Deluxe, a quarter-pound of charbroiled beef with all the fixins. The Big Twin, 2 charbroiled patties, lettuce, cheese, special sauce. And our famous cheeseburger, now playing exclusively at your neighborhood Hardee's.
So bring the sisters and baby brother, feed 'em all for a song, mother. Hardee's the taste that brings you back. Hardee's the taste that brings you back. Hardee's the place that brings you back again.
Hey, what do you love about freshen up gum?
Love that squirt.
What do you love when you bite into one?
Love that squirt.
Freshen Up freshens breath with a tingly liquid center. One bite squirts refreshment all over your breath.
Freshen your breath with Freshen Up.
Your gum that goes squirt.
Love that squirt. He's here!
Ooh, what's his name?
Everyone, this is Tops. Hi, Tops.
Ooh, he's so sexy. Where'd you meet him?
A 976 party. Where else?
Do you want to meet new people? Call 976 Party.
And it's fun to get together on Tops.
Get together on 976 Party. Only $3 plus toll, if any.
I'll be waiting.
Call now!
Must be 18 or over.
Mr. Yuck is me. Mr. Yuck is green.
Home is full of lots of things that children shouldn't touch. Home is full of bad things that can hurt you very much. Now there's a man whose face is green that you ought to get to know. He'll warn you when danger's coming fast or slow. Get to know his face in every single place. When you see it, you'll know quick. Things marked yuck make you sick. Sick, sick, sick. Sick, sick, sick. Mr. Yuck is mean. Mr. Yuck is green.
We're back.
Butt back. We're back. We're butt back. Took me a minute to click the right button for everybody to come back, but we're all back. We've had a good time tonight. Want to remind everybody, please follow us on our socials. Like, subscribe, follow us on Twitter. Christ's sakes, what are we talking about here? Let's go. Get up on it. Oh, Scotty, nothing hotter than a 967 party night, baby. Baby! You know that's right. So anyway, we're jumping into a so to speak tonight. We showed some great records, listened to some great records tonight, talked about some great records. Now we're trying to get into a little so to speak and chip chat where we bring in that party element. Spice up your party, so to speak. This is a unique program in the fact that we're not together. The social isolation thing we got going on here. Steve, now you have a so to speak, and I have a so to speak as well. Is that right?
This is correct.
Okay. What do you have over there in your department?
So soda. We're talking sodas, right?
Yeah. So I can hear you over there.
Okay. I picked up a Sprite ginger.
Okay. We like a Sprite ginger.
Have you guys had this yet? Maybe one week when I wasn't there.
I don't know. It's
okay.
Perhaps.
Don't remember. So let's give this a whirl.
Okay. What do you got here?
I don't have to carl this tonight.
No. Let me bring this in. Boom. Let's get you a little. Okay. Sprite ginger.
It tastes like Sprite. I'm not really tasting the ginger. Maybe I'm just not paying attention, but maybe it's on the back end.
I remember Sprite doing this to us before, where there's another flavor it's supposed to be in there, but all I taste is fucking Sprite.
I'll tell you still my favorite Sprite. This is good. This is good, by the way.
Okay.
But so far, my favorite Sprite is the Limonade that they came out with last year. And I have trouble finding the sugar-free Limonade, but there is one, if you can find it. But I really like the flavor of the Limonade because it's got that lemon flavor. More than the Sprite, which is lemon lime.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, I've got a soda to share. Boom.
So that's my ginger soda.
Okay. Normally Steve would be sitting here, so I figured I'd make his head line up as best we could. This is actually a soda that we put in the gift basket for Nate and Kim when they came up. This is a Reed's. This is new apparently. Reed's ginger beer. Excuse me, Reed's ginger beer. And it's been around a little while, but now they have an extra. So it's got that extra spicy ginger. If I can read this on the side here, I got bad eyeballs. Demand real. Enjoy world-famous Jamaican-inspired recipe crafted with real fresh, ginger root, natural fruit juices, honey, and spices. Perfect straight up or mixed. What are they insinuating here? Contains no gluten, GMOs, preservatives, or caffeine. All right. We won't hold that against you. Well, here's what it looks like. Boom. Look at that guy. Craft ginger beer. I didn't hear a report from Nate whether this was.
Hey, check the chat. Somebody has a question.
Okay.
And I made a comment on it, but I don't want to offend anyone if they wanted to.
What's that?
Like share. Someone wants to share a song.
Oh, share a song. We can try to. Hey,
we've done that before and kind of regretted it, but
we gotten burned because it was something that was copyrighted. Because this, you said, we really appreciate that, Scotty, for saying this is incredible for 7 viewers. We're also multi-streaming over on YouTube, so we've probably 20 or so viewers at a time, a couple hundred a week, nothing crazy, but so we're multi-streaming across the internet verse, web verse.
I mean, personally, I don't know why we don't have 100,000 people watching.
That's what I'm saying. But hey, if you want to drop a link, you can drop a link, baby. I'll allow it. And at the end of the show, I'll click it. That way, if for some reason it screws us,
it'll be on Twitch.
It's fine. YouTube gets real weird about that. So if you want to drop a link, we'll definitely check it out. I just have to do it at a strategic point so that I can, like, if YouTube freaks out about it.
I think the after show might be a great place to put those things.
Yeah. Well,
and I could even go live with a song or whatever.
Oh, you gonna play a song, Steve? You play us
out. I could,
out.
maybe in the after show. How about that?
All right. Well, right now, when everybody shut the fuck up, so I'm try the soda. All right.
So what have you got there?
I just told you. What?
No, I wasn't paying attention.
God damn it! This Reed's Extra Ginger Ale. This was in Nate's gift bag. Extra ginger ale, so it's got the extra spice.
Okay. So that's a real ginger beer.
Of course, I'm going to immediately compare it to Blinum's Extra Hot. Not in the ballpark. This has a weird, tangy, sour thing going on. The ginger is pronounced, but nowhere near as spicy as I want it to be extra. It's not extra. 100 Gex. That sounds cool. Try this, fiance. It's good, don't get me wrong. It's got a weird thing going on though. I don't know. I almost kind of feel bad for sending them down the road with that. Although that's kind of the spirit of the show. A fucking beverage that we've never tried. I mean, but that's it's just not Blinum's. I think that What are you doing, Jay? You popped up. You saying something?
What?
You popped up.
Sorry.
Your sound will trigger the camera. You squeak. No, now you got to say something. Entertain us.
I've got a soda.
You got one?
Yeah, we're trying to do caffeine free.
Okay. How about your donut? How about your donut sticks? You got any more of those?
No, they're all gone. I'm sorry.
Everybody wants to know about the donut sticks.
The chat's really hype about the donut stick situation.
Little Debbie's, baby. You guys got Little Debbie where you live?
Oh yeah, we're here.
We got Little Debbie. Little Debbie.
You mean in High Point, Steve? We got them over here, baby.
Star Crunch, oatmeal sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Let's get into a
Swiss roll.
Man, I'll be honest with you. I got a pretty epic chips. You got some stuff for Chip Chat?
I have a chip.
Well, I'd like to say I got a chip too, Steve. But I tell you what, I do have.
You got a graphic?
I got 2 chips.
Holy crap. We're just burning all of our chips tonight.
No. I'm just...
I still got a box over here with like 5 or 6 chips in it. So, and I keep seeing them in the store, and I'm like, I need to quit buying chips.
This is something I've been kind of sleeping on. I kind of got lost in the shuffle, and I feel bad about it. Oh, you enjoy... Nate Bouchard's joining us. You enjoyed the ginger beer? It's pretty good. It's not as good as Blinum's. I expect it to be a lot hotter. I'm not over the moon about it.
We need to share some Blinum's with our viewers.
Pittsburgh pretzels. Where's my PA folks at? Our good buddy Mark Ditch from the Glass Orchid sent us the.
Show your ditch. Show your ditch.
It's the last chip he sent us. These kind of got lost in the mix over here. I think we did all the chips. We're supposed to use this with that mustard sauce he sent us. Holy shit, that stuff was so good. But these kind of got lost in the mix, so I figured we'd bust out some pretzels. Now I'm a pretzel aficionado, so I know when it comes to like rolled gold, Snyder's of Hanover, I know my pretzels. This is a nice look here now. Look at that. It's a nice thin, light colored, lightly salted pretzel. Wow. Mempho, you found this Korean barbecue pork rinds? Oh my God. Okay. It's weird doing this with headphones on because all I hear is me crunching. It sounds like an earthquake in my head. These are good. And a killer bag.
Well, I'll do one.
Super thins. Check them out.
I've got a chip from Guatemala.
Oh, watch out now.
When I was down in Guatemala, I picked up these Lay's chips.
You were buying a bunch of cocaine down there, is that right?
Something like that. It says 25% Mas Producto. Lay's Max, which basically is a ruffle chip as we know it. It says on the bottom, papas fritas onduladas con sabor a queso, which is wavy potato chip with cheese flavor. So it's a small bag, really small. So it's kind of the perfect bag to do while I'm here all by my lonesome. Nice, a nice ruffled chip.
Yeah. Oh, it's got a good crunch to it now. I'm liking the crunch.
It's delicious. It's very cheesy. And it's a Max, so they put a lot of flavor on it.
You're very cheesy.
And it's very, very good. It's what you get with, like, your cheddar chips here with Lay's. And it was cuatro quetzales.
Okay. Why are you speaking this moon language to me?
La vida con sabor, the life with flavor.
Hey, fiance, could you hand me one of those Coronas? The ones
Coronavirus.
with the extra nodules.
These are mighty good.
Cough modules.
And my wife will be very happy that I'm here in the house because she'll get to have some of these chips.
Aaron has noted these are some great crunch gnats you got going on.
It's the microphone.
Yeah. I saw liver lobes in here earlier. Special thanks to him. Found these. Speaking of dying from a virus, these Corona seltzers. You guys know I watch my carbs. I'm trying to do what I do, baby. 0 carbs. I found them, John. They're fantastic. Content is king. Man, if I just had a graphic for content being king, I just don't know what I would do. Boom! All right. So I got a chip over here too. Because we're still in the middle, right smack dab in the middle of a chip chat. I mean, we're hung up right in there. Yeah, John, I sought them out today like a fucking sniper, baby, and I found them. They're good. Where's the? Oh wait. Check this shit out, guys. Zambos. Let's get a solo shot. Zambos. No. Zambo's premium plantain chips, chili lemon flavored. Bomb. We love some plantains here. These are chili lemon plantains. I don't know that we've ever done this. If I got a little story, I got a little story here. Our premium plantain chips have been a history of over 40 years. Plantains are an all-season staple food in Central America.
Hell yeah.
Zambo's plantains are cultivated along the fertile and sunny coast of the Caribbean Sea. While the plantain in its perfect point, when the plantain is at its perfect point, they are carefully cut into thin slices, cooked in oil, and later seasoned until achieving the spectacular taste that generations have long loved in Zambo's premium plantain chips.
I love baked plantain on the grill.
I've had a lot of plantain chips. Haven't had a chili lemon.
The plantain to me, when you grill it, is like a hybrid between a potato and a banana.
These are 3D. These are 4D, baby. We got bright lights in here, man. Whew.
Bright lights, big city.
Yeah. Oh whoa, these are thinner than normal. Oh wow. These are. Before I even take a taste, let me just show you. Plantains are usually super thick, got that hard crunch. These are thin. They're not Lay's thin, but man, they're not far off. Mmm. Bright, crispy, that lemon. Mmm. These are good. A little bit spicy, a lot bright and citrusy. Lighter on the plantain than I would like. I'd like a little more plantain up in my palate hole, if you know what I'm saying. But they're good chips. They're unique chips, and that's at being, what are we, 675 chips deep into this excursion now. We have literally reviewed almost 700 potato chips. At this point in the game, we're looking for diversity, things that set yourself apart from the other potato chip in the chiposphere, and that's one that really does set itself apart by far.
Aaron Griffin wants to know how heavy is the chili flavor.
In that right there, I don't taste chili too tough. It's I taste the lime, the brightness of the lime more than anything. Absolutely. But that's some good stuff. And I found this in the like the ethnic Mexican section of my local groceria, ghetto grocery store up here. But in the Mexican section, they had a few chips and some sodas, and this is a chip we've not done. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Scotty, man. We really appreciate you, brother. Thank you for the kind words, man. We try to do our best, man. All these shows end up on our YouTube channel. We've got this is episode number 351. We've been doing these for a really long time, so there's a incredible backlog of shows if you're interested in checking these out, folks. So please feel free to, subscribe over there. Get up on our Twitch channel. If you're over on YouTube, we're on YouTube and Twitch both right now. And if you don't mess with us on Twitch, we play some games over there and kind of hang out there sometimes. Please follow us over there. It'd be don't cost you nothing, and it would help us out a lot. We appreciate that. Had a good time tonight though. This is the first time we've ever done this Skype shit though. Right as I say that, just Steve gets the fuck up and walks off. Empty chair, empty set, empty nothing. Jay, fill the gaps. What you got?
It was fun. It was something different. Maybe we'll do it again sometime soon down the road.
That's a hot take, Jay.
Thanks. Oh, I guess.
That's a hot take. What do What are you gonna do, Steve? What are you doing? You gonna just pop for copyright? Hey, but look, the show's not over. We're gonna finish the actual show here, and then we're gonna go back over to Twitch and start playing some record albums that we talked about tonight, and jam out, and play some video games, and hang out, whatever. Steve, you gonna take us out? You gonna take us out? You take us out?
No, I'm good.
Well, you build that shit up like that, and then you ain't gonna take us out?
No, like I said, we could do a song in the after show after we're off of YouTube. Because
Okay.
I've got a Green Day song that I've worked up.
Okay.
Into an acoustic version.
Do you have a
And
time?
it's actually very appropriate for nowadays. It's called "I'm Still Breathing."
To listen to me whine about everything. Does it sound like that?
Nope.
Aaron says get Casket Huffer on Skype. We got him. Hey, if you want to see it, come over to Twitch. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us for Grown Man Record Night. Stay tuned on Twitch. We're coming right back over. I don't want to have to tell you again. And we're gonna have some more fun over there. It makes Steve
What a great
smaller.
show.
I gotta make Steve smaller. Can I
That's a
make it
great
smaller?
show.
Even smaller than that. I like this is not enough me. I want more of me of this.
What's that?
A little less Steve, a little more me. Let's see if I can get
More you?
Let's see. More like that.
Is the
Put him
show
over
over?
there. Put him over there. Let's see if you can find Steve. Right there? Boom. This is where it looks the best. This is the best looking shot right here. Alright. Alright. Stay tuned, everybody. Stay tuned. I gotta. Whoa.
That was fun.
You're still talking, Jay. We can hear everybody.
That was a lot of fun.
No, I can hear everybody. Don't nobody say nothing. So I can find this.
This is Cablevision's Family Channel 10, your address for premier entertainment, motion pictures from Hollywood's heyday, and selected sports programming. Well, this brings us to the close of programming here on Family Cable 10, and I'm Doug Keck for Cablevision, wishing you a very good evening.